Hiya there, Bert. How are you doing?
No, you're Bert.
No. I'm Ernie.
I'm Ernie.
No.
Yeah,
You're grumpy like Bert.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
You're only proving you're...
You're being really rude about it. I don't appreciate
I don't like
it,
Sesame
Bert.
Street anyway.
Bert, why are you being all mean?
Because Sesame Street...
Don't make me,
fucking-
Bert. Don't make me put you on the thumbnail with a weird face this time. Bert, no, not the lightsaber. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, welcome everybody to Two Nerds One Podcast.
Oh no! Whoa, Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Yeah, Don's messing it up. I'm tired. I'm like
He's dead.
70% asleep.
He is definitely dead. I am surprised I got up this morning, actually.
Your phone call woke me up, man. I set my alarm for like 9. And because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get sushi. I'm gonna be nice and awake by the time friggin' like the podcast is ready. And then my body was just like, no, fall asleep.
Yeah, just to clarify, 9 o'clock for me, who is 2 hours behind him, was almost 2 hours ago, actually.
Yeah.
So 4 hours later.
Also, speaking of new news, even though we weren't talking about new news, you like my glasses? I got new glasses. They're like blue light filter. It's something I've always wanted to get.
You look like that one dude who's always modeling for Calvin Klein. He's literally been a model for Calvin Klein, and he just like got older and became like the perfect model for Calvin Klein.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
had a little voice crack there, but like, thank you.
Just get some gray and a beard. You know what I mean? In your beard, it could be like that guy. And then so like, and then so like when you cut your hair next, right? You fucking do it like a little shade of gray, right? A little touch of gray for men, and you fucking do it in like a little faux hawk spike up, bro. Keep it all short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, and I have the tree. My mom surprised me with a tree, and also a black elf.
You can't do shit like that, bro. You can't do shit like that, bro.
Not all elves are white, okay? There's some black elves because they need
stop it right now.
They need to stand out in the snowy area. Look at me, I'm a black elf because I'm awesome. Look at me. Actually, look at me.
I knew what was coming too. I knew what was coming. The
What?
second I fucking laughed at it. God damn it, you asshole, bro. That's so uncalled for.
What?
That's like the time where Bobby Lee is trying to explain that he fucking like that one clip of that of the Bad Friends podcast. I'm sure you've seen it. I'll have to find the clip and send it to you later. But Bobby Lee's fucking he's telling a story about how he got like molested. And it's not funny at all if it is true, right? But every time he throws in like a curveball that makes the other podcast mates laugh. And he's like, bro, what the fuck? You're an asshole. Why are you laughing? This is a serious joke.
Oh,
serious topic.
Bobby Lee. Is that the Chinese guy?
Korean, yes.
Korean guy? Oh my god, he's hilarious.
Him and Andrew have that fucking horrible podcast where they just talk shit about each other, create controversy.
Yeah,
And that's it.
that's
That's
pretty
the
much what
podcast.
their whole podcast is. That's funny.
But that's what it reminded me of. He's like, you can't throw curveballs. Like, I know it's not a joking manner, but you can't. It's like you can't throw any more curveballs.
There's nothing wrong with. Do you have a problem with the Black Elf?
I don't. It's just a curveball.
His name is Jamal the Elf. Okay.
That is a very nice name.
You want to know his middle name?
No, I don't, Baz. I'm okay, bro.
His full name is Jamal Taquande Bazman.
That is
Taquande. You like that?
yes.
It is the middle name of his people.
Yeah, yes.
I know you're trying to hold yourself in. I'm just trying to make you crack up again. Also, did you just shove that pole up that polar bear's ass? That's what it looks like. The poor Coca-Cola bear.
I mean, actually, I honestly was not really trying to, but it worked.
Messed up, man.
I don't have an elf. I don't have a white elf, black elf. I just don't have.
Why would you just have a white elf? Huh?
That's why I specified I don't have a white elf. I don't have a black elf. I don't have any elves.
Oh,
I don't even have my Christmas tree, bro. I want to get a small one for the gaming room, but
that'd be cool.
Where the fuck would I put it, dog?
What if we were the Matrix?
Baz, I had mentioned this when we did the Would You Rather.
But what if we were in the Matrix, and we just didn't know it?
I was gonna say that we wouldn't know.
And we're actually strapped down in a chair with a rod sticked in our head, and Zion is under attack, and we should be doing stuff, but we don't know, and everyone's yelling at us, and we're just like, shit. I'm just trying to enjoy life, man. Matrix is good. Meanwhile, everyone's like, oh my god, do something. What if one of us is the chosen one?
Well, with how this world is and how we all think, and
I feel like you could be an Agent Smith. Mr. Anderson.
Probably. I haven't really seen The Matrix, so.
You have. We talked about The Matrix, and you haven't even seen The Matrix?
Yep.
That's quite hurtful. Not gonna lie.
I keep telling people if they mention a movie, I probably haven't seen it.
You need to watch The Matrix.
It's not that I was sheltered or anything. I definitely was sheltered.
But you need to watch The Matrix.
No.
There's three movies. We don't worry about the fourth one, but the three, at least. It's cool. Dude dodges bullets and he's like, and he's moving.
No, yeah, I've seen The Matrix.
Then why are you lying? You said you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Raven, that was aggressive. I put my feet off the ground, and she just checks my legs and spins my chair.
Shake my head.
She's coming in hot.
But yeah, I've seen The Matrix. I've never watched it. I've seen
Explain.
Scenes.
Okay.
I've seen scenes, a couple of parts, bits and pieces here, but I've never seen the whole thing or watched the full thing.
Oh, so you don't understand
from beginning to end. I do. I just haven't watched the whole thing.
It hurts me to my core, but I'll let it slide. Now.
It is what it is. Damn, my Waxman be hit.
So, the VGAs are out now, the Video Game Awards, and there is the Game of the Year contenders. As you cough your lungs out and We haven't
I
had
was
that.
actually
We haven't
really
had that in a
hoping.
while.
I was really actually hoping that we would talk about game of the year because this year is very tough.
So
Not in the sense that that video games sucked ass this year. It's actually quite the opposite. There were so many good fucking video games that came out for this fiscal year.
yeah,
I don't even actually remember which games came out this year and which games came out last year. You know what I mean? That's how fucking good this game year has been.
this game.
And the fact that we have like 5 very, very possible runner up, if not ties, for fucking game of the year, bro. And that's without touching Assassin's Creed Mirage, because personally, I love Assassin's Creed, and this may actually surprise you, Baz. I know it will for sure surprise the viewers of how often I talk about it. I don't think it's game of the year. I don't think Assassin's Creed
It's not
Mirage.
even close.
No. A lot of people were like, I think there was 1 or 2 people on another creator's Facebook page. They posted, who do you think is going to win Game of the Year
I
contender?
don't think any Assassin's Creed deserves Game of the Year. They're good games, but they're not Game of the Year worthy.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. Let's look back in history and think about when Assassin's Creeds have been released. Now, granted, Call of Duty releases one every year, so they're excluded. They're just
they've never won Game of the Year.
I mentioned that because what I was going to bring up is Assassin's Creed 3, right? In my opinion, for the storyline, the gameplay, how they could have technically wrapped up the franchise right then and there with that game, but didn't.
Yeah.
But it came out the same year that a lot of really good fucking games did, like BioShock Infinite, if I'm not mistaken, came out that same year.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 came out that same year, which, like I said, Call of Duty comes out with the game every year, and I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy in any way, shape, or form, especially like pre Black Ops, bro. Because as much as I like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, you know what I mean? Those games, I don't see it. Anyway, my point being, Assassin's Creed is always released at bad times. Even with their release 1 every 2 or 3 years model, it's been really unfortunate for them.
They've been very close to
with Valhalla, didn't well, not only did they shoot themselves in the fucking same foot, because I think they had 3 games released that same year that Valhalla did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had Watch Dogs Legion as well as Far Cry 6.
Oh, like Ubisoft games. Oh yeah, I was gonna say
that's just that specific game.
I was gonna say Watch Dogs Legion was terrible.
Because that was 2 years ago. Yeah, I
love
so
the Watch Dogs series, bro.
And I was really hyped for Legion because I was like, damn, we could play like a whole story with our friends, like co-op through and through, and it was looking futuristic as fuck, like kind of like a cyberpunk, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like kind of a beginner's look to cyberpunk.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Watch Dogs Legion. Like I'll install it once in a while, but I haven't beaten the game. And like so I can play it for like short periods of time.
It is very bland. It is obviously a Ubisoft game, and for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, it is you load into the map, you play the prologue, which is a random person or person within a rebellion, right, that is already established, gets implemented into the rebellion or makes a move and loses everyone close to them in the rebellion, right? Those are the alternative.
Far Cry 6, Watch Dogs.
Yeah, no, exactly. Watch Dogs, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, fucking any Ubisoft game that you could think of has that fucking intro. Okay, now continue on. You fucking liberate it. There's outposts, a bunch of copy-paste shit that you could do. One could argue that it's not the same in every game, yes, but literally the last
update the map.
Far Cry games have been the same.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 was super sick, and I loved the intro, but to be quite honest with you, I haven't even fucking gotten 10% through that game.
It wasn't as good as 3 and 4.
Oh,
3 and 4 were amazing.
Like 5 was cool, bro, but like 5 felt very much like 4 and 3. And yeah, like I don't know, bro. Just like,
so back to the VGAs.
Yes, back to the game of the weird.
So Words
A
are
lot of
hard.
people think Alan Wake 2 is gonna win, and honestly, I haven't played the first one. And
The first one was really
given
good.
that fact, I don't really want to play the second one, but I'll have to look into it.
The second one is on my list to play. So here's my hot take, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with this. I don't think Baldur's Gate should be on the VGAs, on that nominating.
If we're gonna say something like that, bro,
no,
then
but
we're gonna say something obvious like Resident 4 should not be on the game.
No, that one they like that one I could see, but not at the same time. But with Baldur's Gate, it's technically been out since 2020. It's Baldur's Gate 3 released in 2020, but it was only Act 1. It was in early development, and then it officially got released this year with the other acts of the game.
Wow.
So
they early accessed it to the fucking suit them better. Well, no, I'm not saying that. I would very much obviously like a game developer or developer team to take their time and release the game
right
in the way that they should.
Like the game is good. I'm not denying that the game is bad, like saying that the game is bad, but it would technically came out in 2020. And yes, it wasn't finished in 2020, but it shouldn't be classified for a game of the year.
No, it shouldn't.
So
I agree.
That's where I was
about that.
Yeah, like so that's where I would say it should not be part of game of the year if part of it was already out previously, even if it is only Act 1. Because I believe it was only Act 1 that was available in 2020, which is still, it was a long, like Act 1 is long. It's not like it was short.
Well,
and they charged $79.99. Like it was a full price game. It wasn't like, oh, it was early access. It was like $10 to play it early. It's like, no, they released it. It was a full price of a release. Because it's been on my wish list for like 3 years. Since it came out, it's been on my Steam wish list. And then when it fully got released, I was like, oh, all right, well, it's getting more attention. And so I
go to the website real quick just to
confirm.
Well, not
on Steam they'll update it. Like on Steam it says 2023, which I think is kind of like sneaky for them to do.
Let's see.
But like I think the VGAs, I think yes, or like iffy on Resident Evil 4 because it is already an old game, and like I don't think remakes. Yeah, I don't think remakes technically should be on.
Right, and I'll give the people who are gonna say that it's not a remaster. It's not just a.
Like they did put it in a whole new engine, and
right, they did remake it. It's technically a new game,
but it's the same story.
It's the same story. It's the same characters, same plot line, same things happen. There's different things that you could do, different features, which I agree is innovative from Capcom. Props on them, but it's a game of the year worthy. Fuck no, dude. You have Marvel Spider-Man 2 come out this year, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and honestly, I'll be 100% real, bro. A lot of people don't think that Spider-Man 2 should win, and I can kind of see why.
That's a lot of haters about it.
I don't know because I haven't really played the other games, right? So the only one that I really have played is Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I just really don't think it's the game of the year.
You've played the remastered, and you haven't played Miles.
I haven't played.
Yeah, you have. Or not remastered, but you played the Spider-Man.
Miles.
No, that's what I mean. You haven't played Miles, but you've played the first game. But it also, like, with game of the year, it falls under story, gameplay. I don't know what other things, but like, ideally, those are the two main things. Like for game of the year, is the story good? Like, how good is the story? How good is the gameplay mechanics? Alan Wake 2, it kind of snuck up on some people, and from what I see and what I hear, it's really good. And like, as much as I want Spider-Man to win, I kind of want Alan Wake to win over Baldur's Gate. If Baldur's Gate wins, it's actually going to piss me off because of that key feature that it was technically released in 2020.
I think it's between those two. Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3.
Sadly.
There might be a lot of people voting for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but
And to be honest, there are a handful of people for Baldur's Gate that are that like it because of the sexual content. If you look on a lot of comments, a lot of people like they're like, "Oh yeah, romancing Lae'zel or romancing Shadowheart and stuff." I'm like, okay, but that doesn't make it game of
it
the
is
year.
literally the
That's like saying
one
that's like
thing-
saying I'm voting Mass Effect just for the sexual content and
it's
forgetting
literally
about the
one
story.
thing that won people over for Witcher and Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, come
And Mass Effect.
on. So
All those games are fantastic. There's rumors that I'm getting off topic, but there's rumors that Mass Effect is returning. They released a teaser. No, they released a teaser for it, and I hope it's good. I hope it's better than Andromeda because
I'm
Mass
shaking my
Effect the
head
trilogy
because
was amazing.
I never played Mass Effect, honestly, so yeah.
Oh, but honestly, you're missing out with not playing Mass Effect. That game, the trilogy. Forget about Andromeda, but the trilogy was so good. The story was so just rich and in detail, and it was a perfect blend of a third-person RPG shooter and a story-based game. That was back when like single-player games were really thriving, and it gets you
One
in.
could say that they made a comeback this year specifically.
Who?
Single player games, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree.
Fucking. This is why I don't think Spider-Man 2 will win Game of the Year. It's too short.
Second.
It is a full price game, and it is, I think, a little bit longer than Marvel Spider-Man and Morales. But I really don't think it's not if they made it where there's like a full
1 second, let me grab
30-hour
something.
campaign.
I hate when people do this.
Sure.
1 sec.
I got you. Oh damn it! Pisses me off.
I love when people are so inconsiderate and they're like, "Oh, so I got this gift ordered from like for you for Christmas." Or like I asked them to order it for you for Christmas. They throw it down the stairs. I said, "Just put it on the side." And they're like, "Oh, I threw it down the stairs." I'm like, "Why?" Anyway, sorry, continue.
Just mentioning that Spider-Man 2, even though it is a good game, I don't think it would win Game of the Year because of how short it is. Like, the Spider-Man games are known for how short they are. And granted, I've put in.
So this
I don't even know
is
much.
where I kind of like cross the line, like where I'm like, okay, what's a short game? How many hours?
That is a good question. I'd say if you can fly through the campaign in like without speed running it, right? With through and through trying to collect everything and fully immerse yourself in the campaign at your own pace,
Yeah.
and get through it in real time, like 30 hours or so. That's a pretty fucking short game.
In 30 hours.
30 hours. And that's like a lot of people would probably say, damn, that's a whole ass day. And
That's a
day and
lot
half.
because I was able to beat the first Spider-Man a lot sooner. Like
Right,
I could finish the first Spider-Man, the story and the main, like the side quests, not necessarily the little things. I could finish that within 16 hours. Probably about the same time as the second one, give or take maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's pretty much what, like, the second game, it took me about 16 hours to finish.
I guess I'm just like more of a story-driven based guy. Because
but that's what I mean. Like, the story is like, it's good, it's consistent, it's a good length. Most games on average are about 6 to 8 hours. 4 to 6 hours nowadays.
No,
yeah,
that's a Call of Duty campaign.
No, that's 3 hours. That's legit.
No.
That's 3 hours for Call of Duty.
So if you look at me and say that Assassin's Creed Mirage is supposed to take
No,
me
but
6 to 8 hours,
okay, you can't compete with Assassin's Creed with that. Assassin's Creed's an RPG.
so
Spider-Man
what
is an
campaigns
action
are you
adventure.
talking about
Action
that are like
adventures.
6 to 8 hours?
Most campaign most action adventure campaigns or horror game campaigns like Evil Within, I would say. Resident Evil took about 10 hours, I'd say.
Well, yeah, if I wanted to shit my pants for 20 hours, I'd just take some X-Lax, dog.
But no,
You know what I mean?
but what I'm saying is you can't put Assassin's Creed, which is like an RPG. Basically is an action RPG. Spider-Man is not an action RPG. Spider-Man is an action adventure. There's not that many RPG aspects. You're looking for details, but okay. I'm not gonna have that conversation. What I'm saying is they're completely different style games.
I'm not necessarily looking for details. I'm purely so like
Assassin's Creeds have always been long games though.
right. No,
Spider-Man
I understand that.
has never reached 20-hour long game campaign.
Know. I know. That's my point. That's why I don't think I'll win.
It won the first year. So I don't understand what people are saying in the comments and complaining that Spider-Man 2 couldn't compete or wouldn't win because they won the first year. Marvel Spider-Man won.
Games should be 15 to 20 hours, RPG over 30 hours,
there you go.
Open world games 40 hours.
There
You're
you
still
go.
wrong for saying 6 to 8, bro. That's like I said, a Call of Duty campaign. What? 6 to 8 hours is short as fuck, bro. That's a whole work day.
For an average game, yeah. Let me look at my thing. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 6 to 8 hours. Don't tell me it's gonna take you 15 to 20 hours to play Battlefront 2.
Ironically, I actually never played the campaign.
Okay.
I played some of it, but are you including the DLC for that too then? Because that's active playtime.
No, that doesn't count as No. Okay. So let's see. I don't have any other single player games here.
That's an L.
That is a pretty big L.
So let me just throw you Mafia 3, bro, because that's an open world game, right?
An action adventure, yes.
It's a long fucking game, bro.
Okay.
That would take you probably roughly 30 to 40 hours to finish if you were just straight playing the game. No collectibles, nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit shorter. I'd say it's actually it's a fleshed out game and it's pretty vast. But in the terms of storyline and how many quest lines there are to actually complete the story, I'd give you 20 hours in that fucking game.
Okay. So that falls under the 15 to 20 hours.
15 to 20 hours, not 6 to 8.
There you go. But it's an action adventure, open world, so it falls under that category. I'm talking.
Yes. No. Yeah. My point,
linear
though.
Games.
My point being that no games other than Call of Duty has had an action or adventure campaign that is that fucking short, bro. That's my point. Any other game that I have here, Lego Star Wars, bro.
No, but
Lego Star Wars would take you longer than a Call of Duty campaign.
But what I'm saying is Spider-Man isn't short. It falls under the average time.
No, it is, but
you literally just went through that. You confirmed it yourself.
I will agree to disagree. Okay, and that is the only.
And to really take your time, 100%ing that game, it would take you probably about 20 hours.
Maybe.
I know that's how long it took me. I took my time playing that game, and I wasn't done it within 13 hours like some people claim.
Combined time, I have I think 25 or 26 hours into Spider-Man 2 right now. That's just on the PS5 though. I can't tell on my profile,
Yeah.
Because we all have saves just on my profile. So I'm the one who bought it. You know what I mean?
Well, I can check.
If it's
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Spider-Man PS5.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I could see. Actually, I don't know why.
Your covers.
Cover your covers? I'm not covering my covers.
No, sell me your covers.
Why would I sell you my covers? I spent way too much. So I'm on my second playthrough of Spider-Man. I'm on the last mission. I have 54 hours on the game.
Of Marvel Spider-Man 1?
2. And that's
one?
Yep, and that's two playthroughs. First playthrough was 100%. Second playthrough, I'm about 87%.
I don't know, bro.
If I split that in two, that's 27 hours, but that wouldn't be right because the other one isn't fully 100% yet. So, just saying.
I don't know. I still stand by what I said. It's a pretty short game. By my standards, just because I like the games that I like.
Yeah, that's fair. You're valid to your opinion. Okay, so now that we've gotten sorry, that didn't mean to be such a passive aggressive.
Well, if that's how you feel about it. I know you're wrong, but we're gonna continue on anyway.
Well, I do know you're wrong. Okay,
Fucking bad.
that's my opinion. Anyways, before we start attacking each other more than we already have,
Hit my wax pen.
okay,
so you
bitch,
said
I was gonna continue. This is my segment.
But hold on. When Star Wars Jedi Survivor came out, how long did you take when you said you beat that game? It's an open world game.
That game, it took
like
me
16 hours, right?
Yeah,
that's what you said.
Yeah,
that's short as fuck for an open world game. Now I'm pissed. That's all I had to say about it.
It's an action adventure open world game.
It should have taken me a full fucking work week to get through.
You haven't even finished it, okay?
We're not going to talk about that. I'm also okay. So I don't mean to like derail you from what you were going to say.
I'm trying to continue to the VGAs, and you're just like, but this and this.
We're done talking about that. We already know who's gonna win.
No, but
it's gonna be between Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and Spider-Man 2. The other ones I could definitely see, like Tears of the Kingdom might just fucking sweep it all under.
So let's totally just steal what I was gonna say. That's fine. It's fine. No, continue. It's
because of my penis gland. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. What are you gonna say? Continue.
Damn, that was a fire joke. Okay, whatever. No, that's what I was gonna say. The other ones, I think it was Super Mario Bros. Fucking
Wonder.
Yeah, Wonder. I didn't even know that.
Continue going on what I was about to say after you cut me off. Yeah, that's great. What were you gonna say originally before you cut me off?
RE4 is a remake. So that's just out in my opinion.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's not even a nominee.
You know. I hope you step on a Lego. I thought I could hold it in, but no. I hope you step on a Lego for cutting me off, and then after taking what I was gonna say. Okay, so I hope it's a good piece of Lego sticking up on the edge, and I hope you step on it.
You see this, bro? Can't grab it. Cope. I didn't know. That's what you're gonna say, though.
You didn't even give me a chance to say it. You didn't even give me a chance to find out what I was gonna say. You're just like, nah, I'm gonna take this bitch's spotlight now, and I'm gonna go for it.
To be fair, I actually rarely do that.
I know you rarely do that, but you hurt Jamal's feelings.
Oh my god, fuck you. Oh shit. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, pal. You need to not do that.
What?
Kill me.
Do you not like? Does the sight of Jamal hurt your feelings? What are you trying to say?
Stop. You're fucking.
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry to Jamal.
Anytime a motherfucker tries to do that, bro, I just start laughing because I'm like, there's no way around, there's no way out of it. So you might as well just start laughing. Either that or, you know what I mean? Just string yourself up because there's no way out of that shit.
And it's great when you could use it.
It's horrible, actually.
For you, it is.
Yeah, for like fucking pretty much every
maybe you'll
damn
think
day.
twice before cutting me off then.
I'm sorry. Is Baz actually petty enough to use the race card because I cut him off in a sentence?
I mean, I think I am. I did just do it.
No, you did just do it. And then said that's what you get. So you implied that it was intentional.
It was intentional. I no regrets. Bruh. That should be.
That's gonna be a new Twitch redemption. Anytime, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like 100 fucking Twitch redemption points.
Speaking of Twitch,
I never got to vote. I saw your vote. I saw your story on your Facebook, but I was on my personal page, so I didn't like react to it. I didn't vote, but I think you should fucking vote. I think you should stream on Twitch. I think you should go back to Twitch, bro. Personally, I like the UI of Twitch more, and I know I would probably tune into more of your streams.
You cut me off again.
Twitch, personally.
You fucking cut me off again. I wish I could put my fist through this screen and enter your screen and punch you. No.
Bro. All right, nice. Thanks.
Bro. I was gonna say before you cut me off again.
Respect, bro. Fucking, how do I do it? How did Dex teach us to do it last week?
It was like this.
Fucking.
It's gonna stress me out. No. Anyways, I was gonna say before you cut me off. Last night I did a surprise stream on Twitch.
When?
At like 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You weren't live. I think you were playing Red Dead, but you weren't live.
No, I could have swore we went live at the same time at some point yesterday.
No, you went live around like 12 my time. I think because I saw your notification come up, but I was at work. But yeah, I went live. It ended up starting off real strong. Like it popped off at like 6 people watching within like 5 minutes, and then Sylvie came in and raided me. AV, my buddy AV, he came in, raided me as well. I got a couple of follows. I was at 127, and then I got up to 120, 130, or not 120, 627, and then I got to 630. But yeah, it was a very successful stream. I was just streaming COD. I was supposed to be streaming Fortnite, but then Fortnite decided to have their update an hour early.
Ooh, damn.
But yeah, it went well.
Okay.
Well, because like it wasn't even like I missed Twitch or anything. I was just kind of like, well, like YouTube's going good. YouTube's going strong with my uploads. I'm like people are still watching. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not really why I was looking at streaming on Twitch or anything. It was just kind of be like just kind of like an experiment. Because there's still like 630 people still on my Twitch that follow me. That are still following me. Like there's like, oh, I was like, okay, well, surprise them with something. Like see how it goes. If I start off with 0, if I start off with 1 or 2, like great. I just kind of wanted to see who would pop in without me doing any announcements, without me posting on any socials. So I was quite.
Did a me.
I did a you.
That's all I ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I used
it
to
was
try
nice.
and promote myself when I go live, like an hour in advance, but it's literally the same results because the people, the way I see it, the people who are like online who are going to see that promotional post are probably going to see the notification for you going live or going to see you go live anyway.
Yeah.
And if they're not engaged or interested in your stream, like your stream personally, that's just popping up on their feed or from their notifications, they're probably not interested in general. So I like obviously you should still promote your streams. Little advice, I guess, to smaller creators and smaller streamers. I'm still a small streamer. It's not like I fucking have
We're both still
followers in thousands.
still small streamers.
You'll learn a thing or two because you see a thing or two. I have literally not noticed a difference in results from not posting to social media as opposed to posting to social media to say that I'm going live. Maybe like every now and again, I'll go into my Instagram story that posts to my Facebook story as well. And I'll say, yo, we're going live, like literally right as I'm going live on OBS. But other than that, dude, nada. Same results.
Hmm.
I'm not tripping about it either. It's fucking
No,
them social experiments, bro. That's the shit I live for.
it was nice. I also forgot that I have that whole thing of I'm good at playing COD, but then the second I stream it, for some reason, I'm just terrible.
It's called
Streameritis.
That too.
I don't know.
I was
I just made the word up, but
I was gonna say getting cold feet.
probably yeah.
You know what I mean? Like same thing that happens with actors, comedians. Like it's a very common thing, like to not perform as well as you should or normally do in front of people. Like it's so weird that that actually correlates and transpons over to digital. So fucking weird, bro.
Is that your excuse when you go on Apex?
No, actually, I'm just garbage.
Well, no, you're
I'll
actually
have you know-
you're really good though.
I'll have you know that the same clips and the same footage that you see when I'm streaming is exactly the same thing I do when I'm. Oh yeah, you suck. Hit me up. Riz King. That was cringe. No. Oh my god.
Why are you scared of the elf?
Oh, I knew it was coming. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Baz. Fuck off. You're banned. Motherfucker. All right. Well, no, not yet. Not yet. Speaking of Apex, me streaming, being content creators and whatnot.
You go pew pew. People go.
Yes. So you guys may have noticed the name change. The name change kind of came
Mastodon,
out of nowhere.
Tyrannosaurus, T-Rex, Go Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It hurts, doesn't it? It sucks when someone cuts you off.
With that kind of power of cringe, yeah.
You're welcome. I will still always be that cringe.
Power level cringe 5,000.
No, it's over 9,000.
That was cringe. Okay, that was cringe. Sorry.
You want to see cringe?
Execute Order 66.
I know not impersonating me, my young emperor. You will witness the full power of dark side. Being a biggie. It is not making any use, my fellow
Wait. Oh, what? Wait.
dark side. Force.
I am Broly.
User.
Broly. Broly.
Power level may be over 9,000. my young apprentice.
We have
but your
issues.
brain cells are negative 1,000. I said what I said. Day. Nah, bro.
We have issues.
My brother asked if he could play with my toys, and I said, no, fuck that. Only I could play with my
It's
toys.
my toys. All right, so continue, Apex.
He asked if they were collector's editions, and I said, no, I just play with them. Anyway, that was cringe. Yeah, Apex. I'm playing professionally next week. And I don't know why I mentioned the name change. I was kind of going to mention that it was going to better fit team name. So that's where I'm going with that. And after
Mammoth
the pro
Hunt
season,
Gaming.
Mammoth Hunt Gaming on the Mastodon.
Are you
I
gonna
did not
morph into a
realize that
Power Ranger?
Mastodon was literally just like an earlier version of the Mammoth, or like a later version of the Mammoth, just before the elephant. Like, super weird. I thought it was a saber-toothed tiger. And no, those are called saber-toothed tigers. I know. You don't have to say it, bro. I know. Trust.
Okay,
Anyway.
as long as you know what I'm
I
thinking.
saw a good frame. I know. I'm a dumbass.
The American really just came out there.
That would make sense since I'm an American. What does that mean? Hold on. Nah, hold on. Nah, we're just gonna fucking segue. We're just gonna segue past that. I'm not trying to get into that. We're gonna
Canadian versus American.
not going to get into that.
I just like opened up a potential argument. What is happening with your tongue?
Nah, dude, fucking America compared to Canada, you guys have legal weed now federally, so like,
Yeah.
you guys are winning.
We
IMO.
are winning, but then our
I'm-
housing market is
I'm down.
fucked.
I'm down here. So is ours, bro. Fucking.
We need to find like
least-
that middle ground. Where's the housing market good? Where?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah. Apex.
Yes.
Apex next weekend though. I'm playing professionally in my first tournament, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Look, I'm doing
Who's
it.
who's your first squad?
So the team is comprises of me, Dusty, and the homie Dex.
Nice.
We don't have a coach. We kind of opted for no coach, mainly because we as a squad have the capability to not only record. I have a very good tendency to record anytime we play or scrim, and go back and watch the footage, much like any other professional sports team that has, their practices, their game footage. You know what I mean? You record everything so that way you can see what the fuck you're doing wrong and correct and improve on yourself. And that's so we don't have really a coach or anything. That's literally the team, just us three. We go and get it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be weird because this first weekend is right after Thanksgiving, which is a very busy time for a lot of us. I work in retail, so
Ooh.
fuck my life, right? Like literally,
Ooh.
my
And
life.
Black
is just
Friday. It's
non-existent.
this Friday, I think, right?
Nah, I work in a grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
So-
there's gonna be a couple of people who come in and be like, I can already fucking tell that this dumbass, not even dumbass, they're gonna think they're fucking funny, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna force myself to laugh. And you guys can already tell. They're gonna walk up to me and be like, "So you don't have any Black Friday thing? The groceries?" And I'm gonna fucking want to hang myself by the end of the day. But
Oh boy.
well, because it's like, no, I do get it though. like it's just the repetitiveness I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do agree that grocery stores should have Black Friday deal groceries because god damn, brother, groceries be fucking expensive.
They're too expensive.
Like
Holy shit.
I just thinking about having to go shopping literally right after we finish this recording. I'm excited because I have gotta get food, but damn it, dude, food, fuck. And I'm not gonna want to cook any of it right after I go shopping. So you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Get some McDonald's.
I'm gonna have my parent. Apparently, my mother got sushi from Costco. I'm gonna have that. I didn't think that was gonna be a thing, and it's freaking amazing and delicious.
Are you landlocked? I don't know if I've ever asked that, but is your sushi fresh?
Yes,
Damn,
as far as I know.
I live in the middle of the fucking states.
Mm.
So like whenever we get sushi at my store, bro, I'm just like,
Like, ooh,
nah,
do I?
nah. I don't like fish particularly. If I do eat fish, both ashamedly and unashamedly, I have the fish fillets or fish sticks from like Vanderkamp's or Gordon's. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So definitely like frozen processed fish already. First place. That's not it. I can't remember what specifically was in fish fillets, but there was a recall, if I'm not mistaken, a couple years ago. Or I don't know how recent it was, honestly. It could be 10 years ago, and I think it just happened the other day. But for mercury, I think fish fillets had something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I very vaguely but vividly remember like a bunch of recalls happening on frozen fish products because of mercury poisoning. Mercury, high mercury contents and shit. Because it already has mercury in it. Fish have mercury in them.
Yeah.
But one could argue that global warming, or not necessarily global warming, but like pollution and the amount of high toxin levels that are within the sea. I tried to sound smart there for a second. I learned my lesson really quick. My point being is that there's just a lot of fucking bad shit in the ocean, and that one could argue that that's why that happened. So, to all the fucking boomers saying, "Well, what is my bag going to? Why you take away my plastic bags? What am I going to do for the environment?"
Well,
you, my friend, are not going to do dash.
I think that comes to our end of our podcast.
Baz has to cut me off this time because he knows.
I know you're going to keep going.
My mic is good. My mic is cutting me off too because it knows also that I'm going to get myself in trouble.
You are. You really are. And yeah, it's been pretty good. We got some
the generation that doesn't believe in global warming. Sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah, we talked about some the VGAs. Dawn is afraid
Leave your comments below.
Dawn is afraid of Black Elf.
I am not. Hi, Jamal. What's up?
Hey, yo, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to dap it up, bro. Fucking. What's up? How's it going? Anyway. Yo.
Good.
So like, leave your comments down below.
Yeah.
Who you fucking is gonna win? Who you think is gonna win?
Who is gonna win a game of the year? Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4, Assassin's Creed.
You got? No. They're not even nominated. It's between. It's between Super Mario. Now. it's between Super Mario Wonders, Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4,
Spider-Man 2,
Alan Wake 2, and Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Those are the nominees.
I think
out of all of those 5, I think 5 or 6 games. Who do you think is going to win?
Watch Super Mario win.
No.
I'd be like, what the? No. I'd be like, why? What's happening?
Nah, dude. Like I said, I very kind of wrap up our little summary on the game of the year topic that we never finished. Sorry. I really do think that Tears of the Kingdom could sweep everyone under the table.
I don't think so.
Win. No.
If people so. From what I see, people complain about Spider-Man 2 being a copy and paste. If that's their reasoning, then Tears of the Kingdom falls under that category as well. but it's not okay. So it's not a bad thing, and like this is where I'm gonna quickly wrap up as well because I'm gonna get too deep into it. People saying copy and pasting for sequels, I find is a load of crap. Because if it worked in the first game, why wouldn't the developers bring it to the second game? Could they adjust onto it? Yes. But to say a game is a copy and paste, I find is a little too harsh. Because that's like saying, oh, well then we want something completely different. Because
I definitely see your point, but I'll bring a rhetoric to the table that we don't want another Call of Duty situation.
No,
or
of course.
Situation,
of
or
course.
Assassin's Creed situation. You know what I mean? Where just it gets a little bit too fucking repetitive.
And I think with Zelda, a lot of people were like, oh, it's the exact same as the first one. I'm like, but this one is a sequel. It's not like it's Wind Waker going to Majora's Mask. They're not like a completely different game. Like from what I know with Zelda, each game has been its own thing because there's different timelines and variations of Link. I don't know too much about Zelda, but I know that there's different versions of Link.
It's not Zelda.
Yes, I know. I'm saying Link and then Zelda the game. But anyways, Here's the Kingdom is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. It's not like it's not like it's a new standalone Legend of Zelda game.
Well, and I heard a lot of people who are scrutinizing the mechanics within it, that the game is great, but it's very limited by the Switch technology.
Yeah,
or the Switch console in general.
I always will say that the Nintendo, we need a new Nintendo.
Yo, my mom. So Hogwarts Legacy actually just released a couple of days ago on the Switch.
Yeah,
and my mom and sister both got copies. It actually does not look bad on when you actually have it like on your screen right here.
Yeah,
it's not bad. Because it's condensed, you know what I mean?
But when you have it on the big screen, it's bad.
When it's in its dock, I think that's why they took so long to delay it. Is because they're trying to optimize how to get the little screen to look like the big screen look like the little screen.
Yeah.
Which props to Nintendo, they actually did a pretty decent job, but the frames are fucking lacking on that game, bro. I tell them to turn on my PC because I have Hogwarts Legacy on my Steam library, so I'm just like, dude, fucking make your own new game. Like, I don't care. It looks so much better on the PC. I'll even buy a copy for PS5.
What house?
What house?
Yeah.
Y'all can't flame me.
Are you a Slytherin?
No, it's even worse. Y'all can't.
Are you a Ravenclaw?
Y'all can't flame me.
Oh my god, are you a Hufflepuff?
Y'all can't flame me.
Oh wait, are you a Gryffindor?
No, it's Hufflepuff.
Yes. Go Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff's the freaking awesome.
No, yeah, I
love Hufflepuff.
I answered the questions the first playthrough, like, true to how I would answer them.
Yeah.
And the Sorting Hat was like, "It looks like you will be Hufflepuff," and I was like, "Fuck!"
See, I didn't do the.
Hufflepuff's all right. I kind of figured that's where I would be because I'm not brave enough to be Gryffindor, but I'm not stupid enough to be Slytherin. They're not stupid enough, but not like evil enough.
So I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say two things. So first thing, I didn't do the Sorting Hat in the game. I actually went on the Pottermore website and did the more in-depth questions, and then I got Hufflepuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then my second thing is
did the game.
And my second thing is, if you think you're a Gryffindor, that alone makes you a Slytherin.
Exactly.
That's if you're so confident in yourself. No, but like in general, like people are like, I'm a Gryffindor, and then they select Gryffindor. I'm like, no, you're a Slytherin. If you're so confident in yourself and so self-centered, you are 100% a Slytherin.
I also didn't mean to label all Slytherins as evil. I know that there were not.
My sister's a Slytherin,
all evil,
but I feel like she chose Slytherin because of Malfoy. She'll never admit it, but she beat the game before me. She's just like, "Have you gotten to this part?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh, well, I beat it." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
So my brother is with Spider-Man 2, bro. He's pissed me off with that shit already.
Oh, he's beat it before you.
But he's I think like 50%, 60% through the game, and I'm at like I'm easily 30.
You even have the black suit.
What?
You even have the black suit.
The like the
Symbiote.
venom suit? Nah, I haven't gotten to that part. I just figured out the thing with person. I don't want too many spoilers before we leave. But yeah,
Okay.
the dude.
Yeah.
And the thing
Where the symbiote is.
where they're like all three at the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
And the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then that happens, and then they go eh.
And then the thing's like. And the thing's like. Bleh.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I haven't even gotten to the one thing yet, but you know.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this week's episode of Two Nerds, One Podcast. I know we haven't really been too consistent with uploading our videos. We will do better.
Else.
And please like and subscribe to both of us. Links are going to be in the description below. And let us know what you think. Who's going to win the game of the year? Love you all. Stay classy. And we're going to swing on to the end.